You are listening to WBHM Digital Broadcasting, the best in paranormal talk, only on Paranormal Experience Radio, broadcasting live out of Birmingham, Alabama.
And we're back with Tom Conwell, and this is a fascinating conversation because it's not something that I was truly aware was occurring. And so now we have craft behaving in new and different ways, cloaking or camouflaging, trying to pass themselves off as natural phenomenon, even when they're not truly behaving as such. And we don't have any idea what their motivation could be. Right?
No, nope. We can guess. Nobody really knows. But I think I'm probably pretty close to the fact that we're doing some sort of survey or some look into our planet and mapping everything they could get their hands on.
Well, that doesn't sound like it would bode well for humanity, though. I mean, what would be their motivation for that, too?
Maybe to assist us. Who knows?
I hope so.
I seriously doubt that they're here to take us over.
Well, that would require no effort.
They wouldn't mess with us. What they would do would be to create a couple of viruses from orbit, send them down, wipe out 90% of our population, and then come down and do what they wanted to do. They wouldn't even get their hands dirty.
Well, I actually don't think that they're that worried about getting their hands dirty. Maybe they saw War of the Worlds too, and don't want to come down. I wouldn't blame them. That's a scary thing. We were just talking about that today, as a matter of fact, over our getting our groove on conversation today. But what would be your best guess, really, as to the different changes? Is it only in the saucer type shapes, or are there any other areas that seem to be being targeted by this?
There seem to be more things all over the place. There are reports that people see saucers, and then all of a sudden they turn into a great big long cigar craft.
What?
Yeah.
Get out.
No, I swear.
Wow.
I don't know how to put that into words. Are they just hiding the other portion of it? Are they physically changing? To us, it looks like they're changing, but I'm not so sure they're really doing that.
Well, maybe this is their new technology.
I'm sure it's something to do with their with what it is they can do, and I can't wait to start writing about it.
I can't wait to start reading about it.
Yeah.
So we have a great dynamic in this relationship. You write, I read, and then we talk. It works well. But, I did miss you very much at the Scarefest event, because we have been friends for years, and I owed you breakfast. But
okay.
I did get to spend some time with your team, which was great, because I love all of them, and Tim did a great job in your stead.
Yeah, I know he did.
So I like him. For those that don't know, Tom's son, and he has been helping Tom with his projects with the maps and the book sales and the other items as well. But he is also in training with Michelle, right? Being mentored by Michelle with his gifts and abilities as part of y'all's team. And they are the Extreme Paranormal Research Team. They're fantastic people. So you definitely were missed all the way around the board, but I'm looking forward to the next one.
Hope it works out.
I hope so too.
Yeah, well, you just have to wait and see. I'm trying very hard to focus on UFO events, such
Well,
as
you've got
MUFON.
some coming up.
Yeah. One I had to cancel.
Right.
And that's the most recent one that was going to be in Albuquerque.
I lost you.
Because I couldn't
Tom?
predict what my wife was going to be going through. And I didn't want to leave her in the lurch.
Oh, of course not.
And I was in a different town. So I had to cancel that. I had no choice. Well, I have a whole bunch of other MUFON-like events coming up that I'm hoping to get into some of the larger conferences.
Right.
I'm going to be speaking at the. I'm going to be speaking at.
There you are.
Yeah, there we go. I'm going to be speaking at Phoenix MUFON. And,
I didn't know that. What are those dates?
That will be in June.
Terrific.
And then I was invited out to MUFON in Massachusetts. I don't have a date on that yet, and I'm going to be giving multiple Skype presentations to other MUFON branches, and that should be a lot of fun. I'm looking forward to that.
That is going to be a lot of fun because you just had one of your lectures FaceTimed. Or
yes.
Not FaceTimed, live fed on Facebook. And
Yep.
It was fantastic, by the way.
Oh, good. I'm glad you heard it and glad you liked it.
Well, I love your work. I absolutely am probably one of your biggest cheerleaders. And I'm just so enthralled with all of the information that you've come up with. But are you going to be doing any others besides MUFON events?
I think I'm going to be kind of pulling back from doing straight paranormal conventions.
Right. Well, you're kind of evolving past that.
Yeah.
Not in a bad way. I mean, your science is going in a different direction.
Yeah. And although I enjoy doing paranormal stuff and meeting the people I see on TV, that's a lot of fun. What I don't like is the fact that when I go to a paranormal conference, there's a lot of people that walk by my booth because they're there for ghosts.
Right.
And I have to realize that this I'm just not going to go to these places and be able to make any money at it.
Well, you know what? It's okay because you're getting such a reputation in the ufology field because of your hard work and your dedication and the information that you have gleaned and imparted to others, that it's obvious that you're becoming a very highly demanded speaker. And I'm very happy for you. I think it's pretty evident from what you're booked for already for next year.
Yeah.
So yeah. It's I'm very proud and happy of and for you. But
well, I'm very happy myself. Once I made the decision to do that, I'm still going to do New Jersey Paranormal,
right?
Para-Unity, only because I sold more books there than at any other place I've been to. But
it's because they love you so.
Well, maybe. But one thing about New Jersey Para-Unity is that they have some pretty interesting groupings of people, and they went out of their way to try to get a UFO group together and a Bigfoot group together and the paranormal groups, and to try to get more and more people to go to their conferences. I swear I had 4,000 or 5,000 people walk by my booth on at the New Jersey event.
That's huge.
It was incredible. I couldn't believe my eyes. And everybody had a story to tell me about the UFO they've seen. So I had this great big long line of people wanting to tell me stuff.
That's beautiful. That is just wonderful. Something that I get moderately frustrated by, it's not the end of the world or anything of that nature, but that is the fact that people do not comprehend the fact that anything anomalous is paranormal.
Yeah.
Be it Bigfoot, Sasquatch, be it, the spiritual ghost encounters kind of a thing, ufology, because you don't know where they're coming from truly. You don't know if they're interdimensional. You don't know if they are rolling in from the next star system. You just don't know where.
Right. You're absolutely right.
But I'm just always amazed that people don't understand that these things correlate. In my opinion.
And I would not be surprised if there was a direct tie-in between the amount of craft visiting us from either other dimensions or from other solar systems that are shaking up the environment around our planet and making us more and more open to paranormal events.
I would go with that because I know that I had always just put it down to the angst that's gripping our nation right now, but there's a whole lot of unusual responses in the psyche of particularly this country right now. But really it's everywhere. I hear it from people all over the globe that I speak with. But particularly here because there's so much anger, and it's kind of like Ghostbusters 2, where all the stuff is just roiling under the sidewalks of New York. You can't have that much hate and vitriol and not have it go somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
It's got to be released. So I think it's affecting a lot of people.
Yeah. And when craft visit our planet from a different dimension, I'm sure they bring with them a wake of disruption, and it makes everything happen around us.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it does. And I don't know, I could go on for days about this because I feel it everywhere I go. And, it makes you think that some of these conspiracy people are not really quite as crazy as they seem to be. Because in chat, the comment is misdirection. Keeps people's attention on other things and they don't look up or around. Or, they're too busy hating the person that's not thinking just like them. And that's a good point. Pay no attention to the man behind the curtain, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You're not kidding.
Yeah. So, but that's been the case in our country for some time now. It's not going to change overnight. It didn't happen overnight. And it's just personal responsibility and stuff. Got to take it. But that being said, that is totally not on your topic. I'm sorry.
That's okay.
When are you going to have something new for me to read?
Probably about February.
Okay.
That's when I'm going to put volume 1, 2, and 3 together, mm-hmm. and cut out the sightings and just have solid research on why I think that UFOs are being seen in the sky. And I'll drastically increase the conclusion area.
Cool.
So
thank you for that.
That'll be something different for you. And then I'm going to be writing about the maps and all of the anomalies, and there's probably about 100 of them.
Mm-hmm.
So
I'm looking forward to both of them, because I think that will just help me to utilize my map better. And I just cannot tell you how much I look forward to that. But we've got about 10 seconds. I can't believe this hour has gone so quickly.
I know.
But we'll do it again. We'll do it
Okay.
again soon because you know what? We can blow through 2 hours.